Steve here with Table Rock Tea Company. I am here with my friend John Nolan, who runs Greenville History Tours, and they bring a lot of groups over to us. So we're just going to do a little on-the-spot, on-the-fly interview with John. But let me go ahead and pan over here. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's his sign right there. Hopefully you can see the sign and see what he does. Get the number on there. But yeah, so John, go ahead and tell us about Greenville History Tours. What do you guys do? What kind of tours do you offer?
Okay, so I love history, and I started the first tour company in Greenville 16 years ago. And started out with some historic walking tours, and then over time I started adding some food tours as well. So now I've got 6 food tours and 6 historic tours. And up until last year, all of my tours were centered in downtown Greenville. And then I went to Table Rock Tea Farm 2 years ago, and I was like, this is awesome. I need to include this on a tour somehow. And then I found some other cool stuff out here in the countryside, and I'm like, I want to feature some great stuff outside of downtown Greenville that people should know about. So I've been bringing groups here to Table Rock Tea for about a year now, and so it's been really great. And I've since started a coffee tour as well. So I just started that last week.
Okay.
And I've been doing a lot of research on coffee, and interestingly, in American history, a lot of the coffee companies started out doing coffee and tea. So there's some cool history there with the tea companies, and like Arbuckle out of Pittsburgh, who started out with coffee and tea and exploded with their business and went to New York and then started focusing on just coffee there. But even like Chase and Sanborn, which is a familiar name to a lot of folks, they started out with coffee and tea as well, and then later focused on their coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's so great that Table Rock Tea is, featuring tea here, one of the few tea farms in America, and about to start up your tea museum. So
yeah, so we were just talking about, some of you may know A&P Markets. While I'm talking about that, I'm gonna zoom in again on his sign here on the truck. But A&P Groceries is actually the Atlantic Pacific Tea Company. That's how A&P got started. So let's see, I can't quite zoom in. There we go. So culinary tours, driving tours, art tours, walking tours. I can't read the last one. There we go. Group lectures and shelter services. So give them a call. Check them out. Again, this is my buddy John. Any last things you'd like to say to the YouTube audience on this little impromptu video?
Well, if you're watching this video, you've probably been to Table Rock Tea, but if you haven't, come out here. It's a really cool experience.
Very cool. Well, again, as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what else is brewing here at Table Rock Tea Company.